Korean dramas are coming back stronger than ever with a lineup packed with romance, fantasy, thrillers, and bold new concepts. From heart-fluttering love stories to intense legal battles and high-stakes mysteries, these upcoming titles are already generating major buzz among fans. In today's video, we're breaking down 12 highly anticipated Korean dramas, exploring their genres and what makes each one worth keeping an eye on. Let's get started. Can This Love Be Translated? We begin with Can This Love Be Translated? A romance drama built around communication, misunderstanding, and emotional growth. The story follows a gifted multilingual interpreter who suddenly finds himself working as the personal interpreter for Korea's top actress. While he's logical, reserved, and focused on professionalism, she lives her life driven by emotion and instinct. Their relationship starts off rocky, filled with miscommunication and clashing views on love. But as they spend more time together, language slowly stops being a barrier, and emotions begin to speak louder than words. This drama explores how love isn't just about understanding someone's language, but understanding their heart. It's a gentle, character-driven romance that focuses on connection rather than grand gestures. No Tales to Tell. Next up is No Tales to Tell, a fantasy romance with a playful yet emotional twist. The female lead is a nine-tailed fox who has lived for centuries, enjoying her immortal life without any desire to become human. Unlike traditional gumiho stories, she actively avoids good deeds to make sure she never loses her immortality. Everything changes after an unexpected accident involving a world-famous soccer star causes her to lose her powers. Suddenly forced to live as a human, she must navigate emotions, vulnerability, and a fragile body for the first time. At its core, No Tales to Tell is a story about identity, what it means to be human, and whether immortality is truly a blessing when love enters the picture. Undercover Miss Hong rounding out this part is Undercover Miss Hong, an office comedy drama set during the late 1990s IMF crisis. The story follows a skilled financial supervisory officer who goes undercover as a 20-year-old rookie employee to expose corruption inside a powerful company. While pretending to be inexperienced and harmless, she secretly gathers evidence that could bring the entire organization down. Opposite her is the company's ambitious CEO, a cold, calculating corporate raider who believes only in numbers and efficiency, completely unaware that one of his newest employees is there to destroy him. Blending workplace comedy with sharp social commentary, Undercover Miss Hong delivers humor, tension, and clever power dynamics in a corporate setting. Perfect Crown, also known as the wife of the 21st century prince. Perfect Crown takes place in an alternate reality where the Korean monarchy never collapsed and still holds political and cultural power in the modern world. The story follows a young woman from a completely ordinary background who suddenly finds herself pulled into the rigid, suffocating system of royalty. Thrown into palace rules, media scrutiny, and generations of tradition, she must learn how to survive in a world where every move is watched and every mistake has consequences. At the center of the drama is her relationship with the prince, someone raised to rule, trained to suppress emotion, and trapped by duty. Their romance isn't just about love, but about freedom versus responsibility, and whether personal happiness can exist inside a crown built on sacrifice. What makes Perfect Crown compelling is how it contrasts modern values with ancient royal expectations, turning romance into a quiet rebellion against a system that refuses to change. Project Y. Project Y dives into a darker, more dangerous world filled with secrets, hidden operations, and moral ambiguity. The drama centers around a covert project buried deep within powerful institutions. As the truth begins to surface, multiple characters find themselves pulled into a web of deception, surveillance, and betrayal. No one knows who to trust, and everyone has something to lose. Rather than focusing on a single hero, Project Y unfolds through intersecting storylines, showing how one secret can destroy lives across different layers of society. Each revelation raises the stakes, forcing characters to choose between loyalty and survival. This is a drama driven by tension and atmosphere, where silence can be as threatening as violence, and the past refuses to stay buried. Dr. X. Dr. X brings intensity into the medical genre with a sharp, suspense-driven narrative. The story revolves around a brilliant but controversial doctor, known for breaking rules and challenging authority within the hospital system. While her methods are often questioned, her results are undeniable, saving lives others have already given up on. As she takes on impossible cases, The drama exposes corruption, power struggles, and ethical dilemmas hidden behind the hospital's clean facade. Each episode raises questions about who truly gets to decide what is right and wrong in life or death situations. More than a medical drama, Dr. X is a story about standing alone against a broken system, where saving a patient sometimes means risking everything, including one's career and safety. Spring Fever. Spring Fever tells a quieter, emotionally grounded story about healing and second chances. The female lead is a high school teacher who leaves Seoul behind after a painful heartbreak, moving to a small rural town in search of peace and a fresh start. Emotionally guarded and distant, she keeps everyone at arm's length, determined not to get hurt again. Her carefully built walls begin to crack when she meets a warm-hearted, passionate CEO who relocates to the same town. Unlike the people she left behind, he approaches life with sincerity and patience, slowly drawing her out of emotional isolation. More than just a romance, Spring Fever explores how love can grow through routine, trust, and everyday moments, showing that healing doesn't happen overnight, but often begins quietly. Sold Out Again. Sold Out Again Today takes viewers into the fast-paced, high-pressure world of modern commerce and product marketing. The story centers on a driven female lead working in an industry where success is measured in numbers, deadlines, and instant results. Every day is a battle to meet targets, manage clients, and stay ahead in a competitive environment that leaves little room for personal life. Opposite her is a male lead who approaches work and life from a completely different angle. Where she is cautious and practical, he is instinctive and emotionally intuitive. Their professional partnership begins with friction, misunderstandings, and clashing priorities. As they work together through repeated successes and failures, the drama slowly explores how ambition can be both empowering and isolating. Romance grows not through grand gestures, but through shared exhaustion, late nights, and quiet understanding in moments when everything feels overwhelming. Brave New World. Brave New World shifts the tone dramatically, offering a darker, more cerebral viewing experience. Set in a near-future society shaped by advanced technology and rigid systems of control, the drama follows characters who begin to question the cost of so-called progress. Surveillance is constant, freedom is limited, and personal choices are slowly erased in the name of stability. At the center of the story are individuals who start noticing cracks in the system, small inconsistencies that hint at a much larger truth. As they dig deeper, they uncover secrets that powerful forces are desperate to keep hidden. This drama isn't just about science fiction. It's about identity, free will, and resistance, asking what it truly means to be human in a world that values order over emotion. Good Partner 2. Good Partner 2 continues the story of a legal world where winning a case is never as simple as following the law. Building on the foundation of Season 1, this sequel dives deeper into the personal and professional conflicts of its lead characters. As their reputations grow, so do the stakes. The cases become more complex, morally gray, and emotionally draining, forcing each lawyer to confront the limits of justice. This season places a stronger focus on partnership, how trust is built, broken, and tested under pressure. Conflicting values within the legal team begin to surface, challenging the idea of what it truly means to be a good partner, both inside and outside the courtroom. Rather than relying solely on dramatic trials, Good Partner 2 explores the emotional toll of constant compromise, showing how defending others can slowly erode one's own sense of right and wrong. Flex Cop 2. Rounding out the list is Flex Cop 2, a sequel that raises the stakes while keeping the sharp, entertaining edge that made the first season a hit. The story follows the continuation of a wealthy heir-turned-detective who uses his resources, influence, and unconventional methods to solve crimes that traditional policing can't touch. But in Season 2, money and privilege are no longer enough. As criminals grow smarter and cases become more dangerous, the male lead is forced to confront his own limitations. The drama shifts from flashy problem-solving to deeper character development, asking whether justice can still be served when personal safety, loyalty, and identity are on the line. Balancing action, humor, and crime investigation, Flex Cop 2 explores how power can both protect and isolate, and whether real growth comes from wealth or responsibility. The Judge Returns. The Judge Returns brings a powerful twist to the legal drama genre by blending fantasy, time travel, and corruption-driven suspense. The story follows a principled judge who once truly believed that justice could be achieved inside the courtroom. However, after sentencing a powerful conglomerate chairman to prison, he is brutally murdered for defying the system. Just when everything seems to end, fate gives him a second chance. The judge suddenly wakes up 10 years in the past, retaining all memories of the future, including the corruption he once ignored and the people who will eventually betray him. This time, he's no longer bound by innocence or hesitation. What makes the judge returns compelling is its central question. If you knew exactly how the system would fail, would you still follow the rules? As the story unfolds, the drama exposes how deeply corruption is embedded in law, politics, and corporate power. The courtroom becomes a battlefield where every verdict could change the future, and every mistake could cost another life. Rather than focusing solely on legal procedures, The Judge Returns is about revenge, redemption, and rewriting fate, making it a gripping watch for fans of intense, morally complex dramas.